All right, so here's a quick update. I'll start from here. These are all, I've scanned a whole bunch of the ones that are like in sleeves, and I've begun to scan all the ones that I've made a story of, the ones that I haven't scanned. Let's see, can you see this? Yeah, so those are in sleeves, JW5, all the variants. I'm going to start labeling those. I scanned the blank. And yeah, this is a brand new one I've scanned. Yeah. So then at a certain point, I rescanned, or no, I looked at the, this, I scanned this. And then because I was thinking about Bitcoin ordinals and looking up the Bitcoin ordinals calculator, how much to pay. Bitcoin ordinals calculator, it's on my phone. How much you would pay per byte, because it goes by kilobyte, Instacalc. I mean, people who know this already know this. I guess this is a video just for as many people as possible who are willing to watch this, but you could just look this up yourself if you're interested in it. But there's a way to calculate how much you would pay to create a Bitcoin NFT. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with Bitcoin, because the top three were Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, because I saw people could make an on-chain. Solana, anything on-chain is always better because it's directly linked to that cryptocurrency's existence. And the NFTs on OpenSea and all, that was a big marketplace back in 2021. A lot of them were just linked to an IPFS. An IPFS seems also decentralized and pretty legit, but there was one thing I think on Casey Rotterdam in an interview, he said something about the coding isn't that good, it could be better. And some of them NFTs on OpenSea are linked to just some like centralized server, which kind of defeats the purpose of decentralization and cryptocurrency. And it's some like server, like could be a company that could eventually like lose the NFT to, like, you know, in who knows, 100 years, if you really want to be a collector, to like classic, like what is it called, internet rot, internet rot. I mean, these are for people who are like, never mind day trading NFTs, but I guess if you want to be a long-term collector, essentially that's what I'm doing with these, where people may be able to trade some of these. But this is original art from my great aunt, and it's one of a kind, a limited supply. Link rot, that's what it is. So who knows? So I've been trying to take this as seriously as I can. So it's now between Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ethereum seems cheaper. It still may be Solana, but I think Solana's out because I think I saw some thumbnail about Solana's network being down, and then Solana's tokenomics, which is the way they run their companies. It's kind of like all insider trading. They like most people, like a really select few people own most of the coin. So I'm not sure about it, you know. Maybe there'd be maybe Polygon. I know that's probably really cheap to make an NFT on. I'll probably go on Magic Eden, try to contact them. But no, right now Bitcoin seems like the number one, because I've seen tweets saying Bitcoin's not even considered cryptocurrency. It's something completely different. It's like I can't find the tweet. Let's see if I can find it right here. See if I can just hold this one. All right, I can't find it. I think Adam Back. I think I saw it on Digital Asset News. Oh yeah, maybe I found it there. How long is this video? 5 minutes. I mean, this is behind the scenes. I don't know who's gonna watch this, but I think this is important, at least for anybody who does. Okay, you two. This is gonna be a weird video. I know I should do this more professionally. I'm probably not gonna even watch this video, but let's see here. Digital Asset News. I don't know if this search. Oh yeah, day trading. I've been looking into like when to buy Bitcoin at the perfect time. That's an ad for any day traders looking to become millionaires. I don't think this is the episode 3 years ago. I don't think this was that far. Anyway, it was. No. All right. Well, I can't find it. It's probably. I'm pretty sure it was Digital Asset News. Rob, he showed a tweet from. I'm pretty sure Adam Back, with like a circle diagram of what Bitcoin is compared to what people think cryptocurrency is. And they include Bitcoin. And they include all the other cryptocurrencies in the circle. And then here's fiat in this other circle. That's what people expect. Like, okay, cryptocurrency is Bitcoin and all these other cryptocurrencies. Whereas in reality, Bitcoin is completely different. Fiat is like all the other cryptocurrencies. All the other cryptocurrencies are like fiat, like the regular cash. Just like another extension, because in some ways a lot of these cryptocurrencies are centralized, just like fiat. It'd be a lot easier to explain it if you saw it. But that's a little tangent on what I'm doing. So I've been focused, after I started scanning a bunch of them, then I started going to Vectorizer, because now I'm thinking, okay, wait a minute. I got to calculate how much money I'm going to spend just to create one of these. So Vectorizer, it's a cool website to vectorize these, because then you could scale it up. 3.8 megabytes. This is vectorizing the full resolution. So I was able to vectorize a greeting card sized resolution, something this big, and that's probably the smallest I could vectorize, because anything smaller gets pixelated and then the vector images doesn't come out right. And I get about, it's not focused, hold on. Okay, so I get about like, how many downloads do I have? Where's the download thing? I'm looking for the download tab. I'll just download this and then there it is. Okay. So you can see I downloaded a whole bunch of different ones. And this is from a full resolution, but oh yeah, this is from compressing from another website, but it comes out of JPEG, 26 kilobytes. Yeah, that would be cheap. That'd be like $50, Bitcoin ordinal, at like a $50,000 price, because I haven't bought any Bitcoin yet anyway. I'm still waiting for it to either go down, or if it starts to go back up, I'll buy some real quick any way I can. But the smallest I was able to get it, 168, oh no, it was 123. You know, messing around with some features here. Then I go to Inkscape. Or no, then I went to, there's another website that compresses it. What's it called? Vecta.io, which is kind of cool, and it's free too. So it compressed a little bit. It took 43.3 kilobytes, which is, in terms of Bitcoin ordinals, that's how much money did I save there? Which is kind of interesting to think about, like how much money I'm saving. Plus, then I looked into, I'm able to save this under SVGZ. And So I Googled, okay, wait. And this guy, Ben Meadows, at Ben Meadows, I know Rob from Digital, talk about Digital Asset News. He does this a lot better than I'm doing this, but I'm just starting. I don't know how many people are going to watch this. But he's talking exactly what I'm talking about. This tweet, Bitcoin one was SVG versus SVGZ, and he goes into it. You know, it goes around to about 30 kilobytes. But none of these places offer a way to see it because it's like a zip file. So I guess it's one of those things where, you know what, I might as well just, especially if Bitcoin's like, you could say the big dog of all these cryptocurrencies. If you have Bitcoin, you have a lot of money, so you might as well just, you know, if I think it'll cost me like $500 for 150 kilobyte, you know, the 100, I got it to 124, but I'm just saying on average, that's just one greeting card. It'll be about this size. I was playing around with the size. I was trying to get it to this size and see, because it's a vector file, I would think it would be like less info, but it's not. This is what, 23.3, so in the downloads, where is it, 23, that's 168 kilobytes, and look how small it is, versus this one, which is, that doesn't say it up there, but oh yeah, JW with the 2 parentheses up here, you can't see that, I see, yes, and that was, that's with the 3, that's 46 kilobytes. Oh no, that's a zip. 123, yeah, so it's, I don't know how these computers work, all these computer people, I don't know, but I get less kilobytes, you know, a greeting card size vector file. You can scale it up as much as you want. And I'm gonna go with vector because I can go with PNG and go really small and save a lot of money. But if I'm gonna put on Bitcoin, you know, I've gotta go like something, if it's gonna be on there long term, it's gotta be, vector would be awesome. I mean, it's gonna be different because, you know, the signatures, well, this signature, I looked at the original, was a little unreadable too. So you might get like some lost things here, but it looks pretty much exactly the same, if not better. And it's a vector, so now that's like, yeah, that's gonna be legit, you know. And it's cool because it'll be a vector, because now it's well, you get the idea. I mean, it's for the long term. You could scale it any way you want. If you want to use it for, I mean, people can copy and paste the vector, you could say, and just like take it. And because I originally had the idea for like free, common, epic, legendary, or rares, legendary cards. So on the website Stills and Motions, that Julie Wang / Julie, anything on here you can basically just copy and paste on your computer and print out a greeting card. It's not loading. And originally that was the idea, like that's a free greeting card. And then anything common under that common category, like Hearthstone the game, would be anything I sell on the store, smilingcats.com, cats.shop. So that's common. Anything I've done, I've used vector files for all of these. And you can't really do that with these because these are lower resolution JPEGs. Rares and epics would be anything on the Etsy shop that I've sell that's like old stock inventory from the 80s. This is like old, and it says like some of these say like from the 80s. It's hard to tell here, it's kind of dark. I'm gonna turn white. So those are rares and epics, and then the legendaries will just be the NFTs. And they could have been a JPEG NFT, legendary, or PNG, and then it would have just been, okay, you got a JPEG on Bitcoin. Okay, that's cool because it's on Bitcoin and it's rare, limited supply, great art. But on top of that, because it's now going to be an SVG, wow, okay, wait a minute, now that's scalable, really long term, it looks just as good, if not better, because some of its smoothness of the hearts, it's hard to see. So I'd say, yeah, and as 150 on average, probably like 150 kilobytes, because this one's like 124. I'd say it's worth it, but this is gonna be, I think, maybe could be like $100 or $700. So I really got to focus on customers, because I'll make one, and it might not even be in time for Valentine's Day. I might make like a St. Patrick's Day one and just try to promote that. And if I don't get any customers, like no big whales or like medium fish or whatever, I'm just gonna start selling merch or some other kind of art and just go from there and see if, like, you know, around April after the halving, if NFTs pick up in popularity again. But that's where I'm at today. If this counts, I think it was day 13 and 14 or something. I don't know. I've really lost count, so I'll just call it 13 and 14. Wow, this is a long video. But this will explain a lot of details for anybody really interested in like what the process I went through, if you want to go deep down into it. And at this point, I don't know how far I'll take this, but who knows? Maybe this will be worth watching one day. All right, see ya.